Good morning, or whatever time it is that you're doing this practice today. Welcome to day 7 and the last day of our winter wellness week. So let's begin, as always, by getting settled, whether we're standing, sitting, or lying down, making sure there's no shoes or slippers. Socks are more than welcome. And just feeling your feet or whatever parts of your body are connecting with the earth or the surface below you, and just taking a moment to settle in. And then we'll bring the attention to the breath. And let's take a collective inhale as we move through the seasons and the elements, as we inhale into spring, the lifting, the growing energy of spring, all the way up to the height of the breath, the fullness of summer, and the little pause at the top. And then the slow descent, the exhale, the letting go of the autumn time, all the way down into the stillness and depths of the winter time, and taking a pause there before we begin again with a new breath into the spring, the lifting of the energy all the way up to the top of the breath, summer blossoming, the pause. And then the yin descent down through autumn, down into winter, and just pausing for a moment and acknowledging the depths of winter, the rhythm we are in right now, and then carrying on with the breath, knowing that all the seasons and all the elements and their rhythms exist in nature and they exist within us. And as the ancients knew, to be happy and healthy is to be in harmony with nature. So honoring the rhythm of the season we find ourselves in this winter time, this slow, deep energy, this rest, this time to restore our batteries and to nourish and gestate the seeds that will grow in the spring of our year. And to be in harmony in this time of winter is enough, just to be. Taking the time when you can for those restful times. Knowing that's exactly what we should be doing. Not always possible, but when we can, find those times to be still and just to be. And then let's rub our hands together, create a little warmth on this chilly day. We'll come to our cheekbones for the grounding thump. Maybe slow that rhythm down a little bit, but always check in what feels right for you. Yeah, we're all individual, but just think about that slow, deep rhythm of winter. And this is just helping. This is the grounding thump, which helps us to drop any stresses, fears, anxieties, worries down through the body, out of the feet, into the earth. Making some space in the body for some fresh vitality to come in. So coming down now to those K27 points, down a little under the tips of the collarbones and out. Again, this is like the tom-tom drums calling up the vitality from the earth. Might feel cold, but deep below, it's warming up. It's nourishing those seeds. Life is starting. And we can call that vitality all the way up and help us move through our day with ease. Stepping forward with courage. Down to the thymus now, the breastbone. Really helping to support our immune system here. Strengthening those T cells. Helping us to fight off any bugs. And also to find our center, to find that inner strength, that resilience. Whatever knocks and surprises life gives us, this can help us to recover any shocks. This is a great place to hold, to massage, to thump. And then coming to those points on the sides of the body, lovely, nourishing spleen energy. Nourishing yourself with love. Going whatever pace feels right for you. And it's also nice to rub here too. Taking those good breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Shake that off. hand to the opposite shoulder, give it a good old squeeze, drag down and off. And the other side, squeeze and drag. And one more each side. Taking those good breaths. Shake that off. Let's do the figure eights around our eyes today. This is one of my favorites. Find your middle finger, third eye, and then gently and slowly smoothing around one eye and the other. Making the touch gentle and loving. Bringing balance with left and right, yin and yang, balancing our energies. Bringing calm to the brain, calm to the mind. And then finishing at the third eye, taking that up to the hairline. Beautiful. Come to our Wayne Cook. I'll do this one this time. Oh, make sure my camera's not too high. I've shown both versions, so hopefully you've got a favorite by now. This one, we've got the right leg up, the left hand is around the ankle, the right is around the ball of the foot. And when you've got that, 3 good breaths. Inhale, take a little back bend, draw that foot towards you if that feels good. Lovely stretch for the legs. And as you exhale, fold forward again as far as you'd like. It doesn't need to be a big movement. It can be a really small movement. But you choose what feels good for you today. Bringing that brain into coherence, into balance, so that we can have focus in our day, we can have clarity, we can find our thoughts, take in information easily, find our words. Oh, I think I did 4 there. Well, you can't overdo it. Let's come and do 4 the other side as well then. So if you've got, it's a Sunday today, you might not have lots of information to take in, but if anything becomes a little overwhelming, a little bit too much, or you feel a little bit scrambled or confused, this is a beautiful exercise to bring back that peace of mind and clarity. One more breath. And then releasing, bringing fingers and thumbs together, thumbs to third eye, taking 3 breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And with the last exhale, just dragging those thumbs along the eyebrows to the temples, bringing the tips of the fingers into the forehead, pressing in with the inhale, exhale, smoothing to the temples. Shake that off and come to our head. Nice little scrub all over. Just noticing if you feel any little tender spots, little bits of tension, easing them out. Not forgetting around the ears and the occipital ridge, helping to release any stuck energy in the head so that everything, blood and lymph and energy and spinal fluid can all flow more easily. And then coming to that central line, pressing in, pulling out, crown pull, all the way down the back of the head, all the way down the neck vertebrae, and then squeeze those shoulders and hang on the shoulders. Take an inhale, exhale back to heart center. And then we'll come into our connecting heaven and earth. So you can lie or sit, and I'm going to stand to you, feeling feet on the earth, and just feel the connection of the body from the waist down to the earth. Feel that weight That's settling into the earth's energy. And then from the waist up, feel the spine lift, the head lift, connecting up to the energy of the heavens. And then taking the arms up overhead, connecting, bringing down to heart center. As we inhale, one arm up, one arm down, flatten the palms and reach up to the heavens, down to the earth, stretch through the body, take a little back bend if that feels good. Exhaling back to center. And the other side, reaching, opening up every cell of the body, open up to receive that energy flow. And exhale back. One more each side. Touching heaven and touching earth. And drawing them back to live beside each other in your heart. One more time, stretching, reaching, opening up. And then taking that top arm all the way around, hanging forward. And then softening the knees, rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae, weaving figures of eights into your aura. Beautiful color and light filling your aura with beauty, good energy, good vibration. Vibrations of winter, courage and hope and trust. Your beautiful aura is your protection, it's your resilience, and it's also your antennae to draw in what you need and also to send out those beautiful vibrations into the world. What we do for ourselves, we also do for others near and close to us and far away. And then weaving that back into your heart, feeling into that energy, feeling into your vibration right now. How is that feeling right now? Let's bring our hands to our pubic bone and set our intention for this day. How will we be in this day to make it a nourishing, beautiful day for us? Zipping that up the central line all the way to the lips and locking at the lips and reaching up high and spreading that out into your field. And 2 more times. And then middle fingers, belly button and third eye, gentle press in and a gentle pull up, hooking up, connecting the great yin and the great yang energies that circle around you, that microcosmic orbit, connecting it all up so it can spin and be strong. And releasing. And our final winter nugget, we're going to do the water hold. We're holding points on our head, a sip of water, which help us to align and come into harmony with this water energy, this winter energy. And we're only going to do it for a minute now, but I really encourage you later on to get comfortable, support your arms with cushions and do this for a lot longer. It really is amazing. So one hand comes over the forehead. We're covering 2 points here. You can feel little bony prominences. The easiest way is with one hand over the forehead, and the other hand is going to come to the back of the head, fairly low down. So your thumb is about at the base of the skull, and the rest of the hand cups that lower part of the skull. We're working with points here, the kidney and bladder points and other points that really help to bring, and it works with the emotions, It's almost hard to talk when I'm holding this. It works with the emotions of winter, of the water element. So if you are feeling any of those challenging emotions that come up, that can come up in winter, fears and anxieties, if you're feeling that you've lost hope, you've lost faith, this hold really works to transform those emotions into the positive, beautiful emotions of winter, the hope, the courage, the faith. The light will come again, the spring will come again, and your seeds will grow and blossom. You might already feel some transformation happening. You might feel some sensations beneath your hands. But this is a wonderful hold for 3, 4, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, even longer. If you can get into a comfy position where your arms are supported and there's no work at all, you can just stay here and just feel into the magic. But for now, dear ones, for time reasons, and also because it's a bit of a hard work to do this when you're sitting upright. So I'll leave you to play with that a little later when you're comfortable. So for now, we're going to let go and bring our hands to our temples. Cup our face and take a beautiful inhale and an exhale. With the next inhale, taking the hands over the tops of the ears. Exhaling down, back of the head, back of the neck, all the way to the shoulders. And inhale, squeeze those shoulders. And exhale back to heart center. Taking a moment for our prayers. And a moment for our gratitude. And sending our prayers and our gratitude up to heaven and opening up into a vessel of yes, yes to life and yes to all the beauty of heaven rushing down, heaven rushing in to your heart with all the treasures and all the blessings and everything you need in this day. The love, the peace, the hope, the courage, the faith, whatever you need in this day, feel it rushing into your heart and filling you up with everything you need. And gathering it in, giving thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all so much for joining me today and joining me in this week of Winter Wellness. I hope you've enjoyed it. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.